If you need any My Team grinds in any mode, hit up my boy Witty for safe, reliable, and the cheapest grinding services around. Hit him up on Twitter. You won't be disappointed. Yo, what is good, YouTube? Welcome back to another JC2K video. In today's video, we're doing gameplay with the brand new Galaxy Opal Paul George. I did gameplay with this card yesterday on the other channel that I had started because I didn't think I was going to get my main channel back, but somehow overnight, things changed with that and I got the channel back. So pretty excited about that, but we're going to do this video anyway for those of y'all who haven't seen it. Shout out to my boy Looper for letting me use his account to record this gameplay. And if you haven't already, make sure you hit that subscribe button. Help me push towards the 40,000 subscriber mark on the channel now that we're back. Would really appreciate it if y'all do subscribe. Without further ado, let's hop right into it. Really appreciate all y'all's support recently, man. This PG card, look, from my gameplay yesterday, my opinion on him is he is not that much better than his pink diamond, but when they give him another chance, we're gonna see what I think. 6'8", 9 on offense, 9 on defense. I mean, statistically, he's literally a god. There's nothing he doesn't do well. He is unbelievable statistically. 95s, 96s, 97s, 98s, pretty much across the board. 90 stealing or 90 interior, 90 block as well. His pink diamond had that as well, though, to be fair. 96 speed, 97 agility, 98 vert, 80 strength. Like, he's statistically a god. The honest truth is, though, despite unbelievable stats and elite badges as well, off poster, Azure Deadeye, Limitless, Handles for Days, Post Lockdown, Challenger, Off Ball, Best Glove, Interceptor, Immovable Enforcer, Set Shot Specialist, Shifty Shooter, Lightning Launch, On Ball Menace, etc., and like every key gold badge as well, despite all that, I don't think he's that great. And that might sound a little weird to say, but like, he's just, the honest truth is his movement isn't like great, but it's not bad. Like, the behind the back's not bad, the escape isn't bad, the release is pretty good, but he, number one, doesn't have a very good fade, which is kind of annoying. Number two, his push cross isn't very good. It's like, okay. Number three, none of these SIGs are like god tier elite SIGs. They're just like pretty good ones. They're like fine. His drag back is not good. I don't like that. He's elite defensively. He's elite as a slasher. His jumper's nice and his movement's all right. Like, he's a very solid card. I'm sitting here saying borderline top 5 shooting guard in the game. And in all honesty, I think I was a little lower on his pink diamond than I probably should have been. Like, this card's very good. He's a better version of a very good card. But the shooting guard position is loaded, and I still think the top of the shooting guard position pretty much remains the same, in all honesty. So, like, is this card very good? Yes. Is he absolutely viable even online at a competitive level? 100%. Yes. Is he worth his price? No. If you want Paul George, should you just get the pink diamond? Yes. There you go. That's my opinion, but we're going to see if that opinion changes at all here in this gameplay. I doubt it, but I think he's going to be very good. That's for sure. I hope y'all didn't, or hope y'all are ready for it though. And let's hop right into a game. See what Paul George can do. Alrighty, we are going up against Hollywood Zay in this gameplay. He's got himself LaMelo, Clay, JB, LeBron James, and Kristaps Porzingis. I mean, I don't like that Jaylen Brown card very much personally, but like, it's not the worst team I've ever seen. I wouldn't say it's the best. It's a little bit of a unique squad, but it's not a terrible team. And we'll see how this gameplay goes. The honest truth about Paul George is I'm going to try my best to use him as a primary ball handler. In the previous gameplay I did with him, I was not that impressed with his ability to be a shot creator. Maybe he'll impress me more in this game, but Clay's a good defender, and like, if this dude's a good player, like, we might have a tough time getting consistently open with Paul George. The one thing that I really don't like about his movement, in all honesty, is that drag back. I know that seems kind of stupid to complain about, but it is something that really does matter a lot in terms of SIGs this year, is having a high level drag back, because that's how you create space to then try to burst around a defender, I feel like, and that's something that I just don't think Paul George gives you much of. So you're a little limited in the half court in terms of how you can really beat a defender off the dribble. Now, he's got the speed to get downhill and the athleticism to finish at the rim. So if you crowd him in the backcourt like he kind of tried to do there with Clay, that's going to be tough to make work, I guess I should say. And that was something we did a good job of there on that possession there, was just beating Clay off the dribble. And that's an offensive 3, and Levine got back down into the paint to contest it. Anyway, good stuff. Beautiful. That's great defense right there. And let's see what we can get going, man. I'm gonna try to be a little aggressive here and just try to get to the rim first and foremost, because it seems like he's playing pretty aggressively out on the perimeter. And so I think some of these like slips and rim runs and stuff like that could come open. But we're gonna see how this goes in this one. Behind the back here, I'm just gonna shoot that with Bees, because like, Bees is a dog. I got a green, bro. I'm telling y'all, man, I'm rusty on this game. I haven't been playing barely at all, and I can tell. I feel a bit rusty. That's a nice move. $1 million move, 10-cent finish, I guess is what I'd call that. Pump fake there. Let's try to go baseline here. And again, that drag back just doesn't create much space, but I guess the behind the back is decent. Back to this pick and pop here and see if we can push cross Levine downhill, get inside. I'm just going to take the dunk with Levine because he didn't help off of Paul George enough at all, but that's a nice bucket nonetheless. And PG, I mean, look, he's a great role player. He's not a primary ball handler. But I mean, when you think about defensively elite cards who's got some slashing and some shot creation and a good jump shot. It's very similar to Ron Artest, I feel like, in all honesty, is kind of where I think this Paul George is. And like, look, he's not that much better than his pink diamond is. Like, I had his pink diamond somewhere in the back half of the top 10 at the shooting guard position, and maybe that's a little low, but this one I don't have that much higher, to be honest. That's a force of a shot right there. That's just KP's too big, to be honest, to be doing that, to be forcing that shot up, I should say. But he forces right back, and Paul George with the rebound. Obviously, I have a wide open shot, but it ain't a LaMarcus Aldridge gameplay. It's a Paul George gameplay. So let's go back to that end round, downhill to the rim. PG, hey. He's finishing at the rim with force right now. I'll say that. There's no doubt about that. Definitely liking that aspect of the card so far. Step up here. X switch this. Please get back to Clay. Mr. Levine. Beautiful stuff. I want Paul George guarding LaMelo, though, as much as possible and guarding those primary ball handlers. That's great defense. That is so bad. That's typical 2K25 stuff right there. Bad shot getting bailed at the rim with a green. Like that seems to happen pretty consistently. Downhill drive again, force at the rim again, and one. Nope, no and one, but we draw a foul. Downhill driving, he is having some success so far, no doubt about it. Haven't been able to really create the space for a 3-ball, but either way, he's got, what, 6 points after that free throw? Nice free throw release, screens both of them, and not too bad at all to start off this game. And then we get ourselves an inbound steal as well, out to PG. Pump fake, come off of this, try to double escape here, maybe get a crab or something, or blow by to the rim. Force, forced, yeah, force. All right, well, that's a bad decision. That's a transition take too. That's also a bad decision. Not great there by me by any means. He missed the free throw, though. He shot an early. How do you miss a free throw with Klay Thompson? Wow, that should be dang near impossible, but there you go. I guess he did it. So the more you know. Trying to play this. I'm getting extremely aggressive here on the defensive end of the court with some of these rotations, and let's rotate this one back as well. Jump here, and Klay gets a wide open 3. Bad defense. Let's talk about Klay, and he knocked down a 3 in my face. Tough scene. All right, the one thing we haven't been able to get going so far is that pick and pop 3-ball. So maybe we can. It's a good switch there by him. Jab step towards the screen, and let's see if we can now reject it. Stop, pop, PG for 3. That's beautiful, and that's money. Good shot. Didn't really need to use much shot creation there. That jab step created a little bit of space, then we rejected the screen, and there you go. That's all you needed to get an open shot. Love to see it. We're getting blown by Klay Thompson, Zach? Come on, Levine. We cannot be getting blown by Klay. That's bad looks right there. Back to the pick and roll. Try to slip the screen early here, so hopefully we can get past Klay in for a standing dunk. Perfect. Let's go. He's definitely flowing a lot more offensively this game than I feel like he did in the first gameplay I did this weekend. We're finding more opportunities to get him open shots, and he's doing a little bit of off the dribble stuff himself, and then teammates are also, we're helping to get him a couple of easy shots also. So I'm liking the way the gameplay is flowing a lot more in this one, though, I gotta say. And I think this PG card, I mean, look, is he a competitive level card? Like I said, absolutely. Is he worth spending the amount of MT that you're gonna have to spend on him to get him? I don't really think the answer to that question is probably yes, but that's okay. The answer to that question doesn't really need to be yes, in all honesty. I think that's honestly the answer to that same question for a lot of cards as well, which is a fair statement to make. LaMarcus Aldridge gets blocked by LeBron at the rim, apparently, and there you go. That is going to end the first quarter. Paul George looking good, man. I can't be too mad about the way he's playing. I'd like to try to get him like one more 3-ball opportunity or something along those lines here to kind of finish out the gameplay. But as a whole, that was a pretty successful first quarter, and I'm pretty happy, in all honesty, with where we are in this gameplay. So with that being said, I think that's pretty much gonna be where we're gonna call it for this one. Get him like 1 or 2 more possessions, and we're gonna finish out the gameplay. Don't have much else to say, and let's see what we can do, man. Come off this. That's terrible. That not being a bump steal makes no sense. I mean, he is right in front of the ball. I reached the perfect time, and the game's like, nope, you're good. You didn't want a bump steal on that one anyway, to be honest, did you? Bump steal again. Thank you. He gets the ball back anyway. 2K, man, what are we doing? Like, reward the defense, please. I don't know, man. Play some D. One stop. Of course. LaMarcus wants to help out the corner for no reason. We got to stop. See if we can get one more bucket here. We will call it All right. I'm getting off because that's terrible. I don't get my steals. And then he gets that steal, even though I pass faked with Paul George to not get pumped. 11 points, 1 rebound, 4, 7, 1-on-1 from 3. This Paul George card is very, very good, despite this game being very, very not so good at times. I hope y'all did enjoy the video. If you did, make sure you hit that like button, leave a comment, and subscribe. I'll be back with more 2K content very, very soon, and I appreciate y'all. Peace.